Welcome to this introduction to the DPA solar roof mount racking calculator. We have a number of different calculators for different products, and the illustration we're going to look at today is just for a typical roof mount. The first step is to enter some details about your panel. So I'm going to enter 990 by 1.64, which is a typical 250 watt panel. The edge profile I'll leave at 35, and panel weight for 250 watt is about 19 kilos. Select the rail length that you'd like to use, so I'm going to leave it at 3.4, which is a typical length. The next section here, we identify the dimensions of the roof and the pitch of the roof. That all affects the wind load. I'll leave it as it's set at the moment. I'm going to leave it in wind zone B. So the calculator has calculated for me what the spacing between the attachment points are, and that's used to then calculate a bill of materials. Notice that there's a different spacing for the centre of the roof and the exclusion zone around the edge. In the next section here, I specify how I'm physically going to arrange the panels. So let's say I'm going to do a 20 kilowatt system, so that's a 5 kilowatt system, so that's 20 panels for 250 watters. And at the moment I've got one run of 10 and two runs of 5, but I might have a different arrangement, so I might do a run of 7, another run of 7, and then I'll need a run of 6 to finish it off. So down the bottom here it's entered 20 panels. And just as a little bit of a help, on the right here it's just showing me what the lengths of the total rail for each of those runs will be. So that's from one end to the other of the panel run, including mid clamps and end clamps. Now as I scroll down, I have to tell the calculator what type of roof I'm on. So I could have a tile roof and it will calculate a bill of materials appropriately, or tin plus tilt and tin. So I'll leave it at tin for this example. So it's telling me I need 14 3.4 metre rails, 34 35mm clamps, mid clamps, 12 end clamps. If I scroll up and change that to say a 50mm profile, you'll see down the bottom that the bill of materials is now switched to 50mm components. As it's a tin roof, I need L brackets, so it's calculated how many L brackets I need given the wind rating and the roof details. And further down we have our grounding components. Over here on the right I can enter in some pricing, and it will then allow me to actually, if I put $5 or $50 in here and $10 in here and so on and so forth, it's going to allow me to actually calculate a total cost based on my purchase prices. And if I switch to the second tab on the spreadsheet, it's actually got a fairly neatly laid out bill of materials with the quantities. So if I wanted to print that and give it to somebody, that's a nicely printable version. So that's a quick overview. Like I said, we have a number of different calculators for different applications, including for our ground mount products. So yeah, please get in touch to get a copy of the one for your solution.